Michael and Kim, to me, are friends, but allies in the fight to provide quality education for all kids.
And they're just these amazingly passionate leaders who care so much about students, care so much about education.
I will describe these two people as angels that have been put in the path of people who need help.
They're both wonderful behind-the-scenes philanthropists. They have established a foundation that focuses on at-risk children, children in trouble, children needing education assistance. And in the short time that foundation has existed, it is amazing the list of projects that they have supported. They're both big-hearted people, and they don't want attention to themselves. They are literally helping build charities from the ground up in this community. Wounded Warrior is based here in Jacksonville, and CSX was its first national corporate partner because of Michael. Therefore, CSX is a huge supporter. We have hired people from Wounded Warrior Project. We have what they call externs. They are Wounded Warrior interns that are supported through our network at CSX. CSX has probably a quarter of its employees with military affiliations.
Edward Waters College is an institution where 98% of the students are on financial aid. We don't have many parents sitting home writing checks to the school because they have students at the school. So as a result of that, gifts and contributions from the community is critical. The Michael Ward and Kim Ward Foundation, they contributed to Edward Waters College at a level that not only their donations have been directly affecting Edward Waters, but their giving has also inspired others to give, both monetary and even come on campus and help in a cleanup effort using CSX employees. That's the kind of effort that transcends the dollars.
City Year is an AmeriCorps program where we bring together 17 to 24-year-olds for a year of full-time service. So we partner with school districts and with other community organizations where our members serve as tutors, mentors, role models. They're there before the students arrive at the school day, and they're there until the end of the after-school program. Above all else, our goal is to try to address the dropout crisis. The Wards, through their foundation, they were the lead champions that really brought City Year to Jacksonville. They spearheaded it and said, you know, we're going to make this thing happen, and we're not just going to make it happen, we're going to make it happen quickly and well. They want to figure out how to work through any sort of potential challenges and say, if it's worth doing, we're going to do it. Just kind of the miraculous thing about them is they love to be a driving force, but they also love to be in the background. They really do want the product, in this case, the work with kids, the partnership with other organizations, with the school district, the working to help students make gains. They want the product to stand for itself. We actually went from the idea of starting the process to actually having a startup team on the ground in 7 months. And typically for a City Year site, it takes about 2 to 3 years for that to happen. So I kind of got to see firsthand the power of the Wards, especially in this case, Kim, just kind of saying, no, I'm not going to take no for an answer.
I can think of 2 major initiatives since I became superintendent here in Duval. One has been City Year and their champion of the City Year process. The second initiative is the Parent Academy. And the concept of the Parent Academy is that we have to not only develop the capacity of our teachers and our principals, but our parents. That all parents care about their child's education. They know how important education is, but they often don't know how to navigate the system or to be advocates for their children educationally. So the Parent Academy helps parents build that capacity so that they can be the advocates that I think all parents want to be, and Michael and Kim made that happen because their presence alone changes the conversation and the level of focus and expectations that we have for our children in public education. They represent, I think, what democracy looks like, and they represent what active citizenship looks like in this country.
Michael and Kim, my last few years at CSX were a great pleasure, And that's partly because of the leadership that you give to CSX, the example you set as servants in the community. And I personally, as a retiree, appreciate you.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Kim, for your help, not only to Edward Waters College, but this community as a whole. You've been a godsend for Edward Waters College, and I appreciate that.
Michael and Kim, just want to say congratulations. I can't think of anyone more deserving, and it truly just has been a pleasure working with you both, and I look forward to getting to work with you in the future. And just thank you for everything you do for City Year and for Jacksonville.
Michael, Kim, I want to thank you for making me feel welcome in Jacksonville. I want to thank you both for being genuine friends to not only myself, but to Rachel. You've made the transition so much easier, and I look at both of you, Rachel and I look at both of you as being role models as far as what a couple should do when trying to not only improve public education, but the greater society. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for your involvement, your engagement and commitment. You are making a difference in Jacksonville, and your efforts will be seen from generation to generation when we look at the turnaround and transformation of Duval County Public Schools. Thank you.